6 people are swimming in the deep sea. When I wanted to get on the boat, I found the ladder of the yacht didn't come down. The ladder needs to be opened from the inside. The bare surface of the ship can't climb at all. Several people panicked instantly. In this endless deep sea, they could be attacked by sharks at any time, even starve and drown. And Amy's daughter is still unattended in the cabin. Mike, the owner of the yacht, wants to climb up on the inflatable ring, but I turned over before I climbed up. The inflatable ring is also dead. They want to try to climb up with the flag, but the flag can't bear a person's weight at all. It was directly broken. Time passed minute by minute. Someone's is almost unable to swim, but they are still helpless. They asked Mike if there was any way to get on the boat. After all, this is his boat. But Mike said that he had just bought the boat. He's not sure. Several people began to complain about Mike. Not only forget to put the ladder and forced Tamara, who was afraid of water, into the water. Now there is not even a person who opens a ladder. Suddenly they heard a burst of cell phone ringing. Everyone wandered in search of sound. Half of the clothes that put the mobile phone were found outside the cabin. Mike pulled his clothes down with a hard jump. They hurriedly took out their mobile phones, but the phone was soaked in water. Can't make a phone call. Everyone was extremely depressed. Curly hair and thigh cramps due to long time swimming. Suddenly a yacht passed by. They waved wildly with open arms, but the people on the yacht opposite thought they were greeting. Then he drove away. What should they do? Mike suddenly had a plan. He asked everyone to take off their clothes that were not rich. 6 people were trapped on the sea and couldn't get on the boat. Mike suddenly proposed. Everyone take off their clothes that are not rich, then tie the clothes into ropes and climb onto the yacht. Mike successfully stuck the rope on the railing. Everyone is very excited. I feel that I am about to get out of trouble. I'm going to climb up the deck soon, but the clothes couldn't bear the weight and were torn off. Hope is dashed again. I can't climb up the deck. Curly hair bit the only knife and dived into the bottom of the boat. Check whether there is a way to open the hatch, but the bottom of the ship was completely sealed, and there was nothing to do. Curly hair is almost out of breath. He was just about to return to the sea. The knife fell accidentally. He dived quickly to pick up the knife, but because I hold my breath for too long, he was anxious to get up and didn't see the route clearly. Hit his head hard on the yacht's spiral award. He surfaced with great pain, but the ears gushed blood. Dying. Look at the injured curly hair. Brother Beard was angry and anxious. He picked up the head and pushed it into the hull, trying to pry open the stairs. Mike was distressed to see the hull damaged. Swim to stop Brother Beard. The two men vied for the knife. Suddenly Mike accidentally cut Brother Beard's stomach. The blood immediately dyed the surrounding sea water red. There is no way to stop the wound in the sea. Soon, Brother Beard should lose too much blood and die. Mike blamed himself very much, but suddenly they found Jenny missing. Jenny was afraid of attracting sharks when she saw the blood. Hide away quickly. But ironically, she's not good at water. After a while, my physical strength was overdrawn, silently sank to the bottom of the sea. Because of Mike's carelessness and selfishness, let two friends die one after another. Badly injured curly hair can't restrain his temper. He punched Mike angrily. So far, Mike can only tell his secret regretfully. Because of Mike's vanity and carelessness, 6 people were trapped in the sea and couldn't get on the boat. 2 of them died because of him. The frightened cry of the baby on the yacht. Worried, Amy. Mike had to blame himself and tell everyone the truth. In fact, this yacht is not his at all. He is just a worker at the bottom. Vanity worships. Let him secretly drive out the boss yacht. He can't tell his boss about the damage to the hull. Just missed and killed Brother Beard. At the moment, he was remorseful. It doesn't help. They have been trapped in the sea for 6 hours. Be isolated and helpless, thirsty and cold. Brother Beard's girlfriend doesn't want to wait. She's going to swim out for help, but it's more than 10 kilometers away from the land. Her farewell never came back. I don't know whether to live or die. At night, it is raining cats and dogs. The curly hair of the head injury finally couldn't stand it. He died in Amy's arms. There are only 6 people left. Mike and Amy. The wind and waves on the sea are getting bigger and bigger. The two fell into despair. Mike looked at the diving goggle in his hand and thought of something. He knocked on the diving goggles with all his strength. Stuck in the crack of the hull with a lens. Barely hold your body. Then let Amy step on his body and climb up. This is the last resort. Amy finally climbed up the deck after several attempts. He quickly opened the ladder. Then go straight to the cabin to comfort the baby. Mike looked at the ladder but didn't come up. 4 friends were killed because of his vanity and arrogance. He has no face to live. Amy lulled the child to sleep. Found that Mike didn't come up. She overcame her fear and jumped into the water. It's hard to find Mike, but he had already drowned. Final. 6 people. Only Amy survived. The film costs very little. Only 6 people and a boat, but it brings the most real and desperate terror to the audience. In life, seemingly insignificant negligence, it often leads to disaster.